It's about to start in a second, guys. You ready, Lee?
Yeah, I'm been ready. Early. You see what the shirt says?
Period.
You know that. You know.
Thank y'all for waiting. Sorry.
You are okay. All right. We are live now, guys. So
Yeah,
let's get it together here. I'm gonna go here on the Zoom.
Oh, yeah, and 1 second,
guys. Okay, guys, you guys are all tuned in. Let me turn my
early.
I think I turned it down. Okay, guys. Welcome.
Thank y'all for waiting. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Welcome. I know my podcast is supposed to start at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but we run a couple minutes late. We got a beautiful young lady getting herself together. I'm gonna let you guys keep rolling on in. I would like thank you guys for tuning in to Just Danielle. This week's episode is local businesses with global mindsets. These are all people that I have came in contact with throughout my life that I done seen them blossom. Even this young woman right here, I done met here being in the area that I'm in for the last 2 years. And again, this episode is local businesses with global mindsets. To the left of me here, I have Weezy Walker, and she's going to introduce herself and tell you what she does.
Early. Let me get that out the way. Anyway, I'm Weezy Walker. I'm doing fitness. See, I'm most, I'm nervous. Let me get this out the way. Hello. Weezy Walker. I just started my fitness business. Just started. Like, I just quit my job.
Wow.
Just quit my job. Definitely jumping off the porch, like, and thank you for having the circle. Like,
no problem.
All these people, blessings to y'all, trying to get everybody healthy, we all go through things, and if you in the gym and you healthy, it's going to get you through everything. So, I mean, we can get more into details later. I ain't going to take it. I talk too much.
All right. Well, we're going to take it over to Miss Courtney Houston, and she's going to introduce herself and her company.
Hey, y'all. This is Courtney, and my company is Shadowing Pros, where we are aiming to get people who are wanting to be in the film industry and theater and music to give them resources and education and shadowing opportunities so that way they can have credibility to work in the industry. So that's the goal of Shadowing Pros out here in ATL.
All right. And then we have Miss Jessica Kirsch-Talbert, or Talbert-Kirsch. Listen.
Period. Hello. I have a boutique called Max Beauty Boutique, but my primary business right now is Mac of All Trades Company. It's a graphic design and business development company. So we do everything from logos to websites to LLC formation. And then we also do business mentoring and coaching services. I just recently launched a business mentoring academy called the Boss Academy. It's a 6-month program just to help starting business owners, entrepreneurs, and creatives learn the fundamentals of branding, operations, sufficiency, and sustainability. So that's what I've been up to.
Ooh, look at you!
And right
now. Now we also have here in the bottom corner, we have Miss Lyric Hughes, and she's going to explain to you what she does and who she is.
I'm Lyric. What'd you say, Queen Coochie Land?
Queen Coochie Land.
I am a party promoter / graphic designer / makeup artist, jack of all trades. So, but mostly right now, I have been focusing on my brand Coochie Land. We're taking Coochie Land on tour. Just party promoting. But I do makeup, sell lashes. I have Soleil Luxe Beauty, and I have Coochie Land. I don't know. I got a lot going on.
I know that's right.
Now I have all 4 of these women on here, and they all have different backgrounds. I'm a local business that is that want to be global as well, and it started with this podcast. I think I can be a little bit better than Wendy, but I ain't gonna be as messy. But I want to bring the real. So all these women have been around me to a point where I was inspired to help. I was inspired for them to come talk to you guys. We all come from small areas. all of us basically four of us all come from the same area. I was born in Chicago, but I'm PA raised. So there we're going to talk about things that they went through or going through and how they can help. We can help you guys become successful business owners and stuff. Our successes sometimes feel like we're failing to us, but I have learned that just by a little post that I've been posting in the last couple of days, I get an abundance of inboxes that I'm helping people. Lyric, talk to them about like what made you want to start in the party promoting business, even like your graphic design. Because I tell people all the time, every time I see a flyer somewhere else, it bores me to tears. But when I see your flyers, it'd be like, oh, it's gonna be an experience. So like
the Queen Lyric experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as party Coochie Land, ain't nothing in the world like it, the greatest place on earth. If you haven't been, you gotta come. But no, I got into party promoting. I'm gonna say I've been doing this for a long time. But when I was like 16, I started with house parties and literally took house parties and turned it into what I have now. And I got into it just because I was well known. And who don't want to go to the well-known person's party? So I started off with house parties. I did house parties at my house as an adult. I did it in my mom's basement. Then, the pandemic came. Well, I did bartending and I started, I'm a bartender. I need to make money. So I'm going to promote the parties and I'm going to bring the people in to get the money. And from there, the pandemic came and of course, everything got shut down. So ultimately, as a bartender, it put a lot of us out of work and that just wasn't working for me. Yes, selling lashes and all of that other stuff, it does make money, but it's not equivalent to what I was making doing both. So I just, took my mindset and I'm like, I used to throw parties at Krusty's. That's not a bar. Let me go back there. So I started there and there was nothing else open and they started coming out. And from then they said, you know what? I'm not going to cuss on the live. Lyric brings all the just out. So we're going to call it Coochie Land. And that's how it got called Coochie Land. And so Coochie Land went from there after they, tried to shut us down at Krusty's. We took it across the street to the Sportsman. And, of course, the Sportsman was a bar. So we had to figure out how to get in there without breaking the law. And we went from there. And now I'm taking Coochie Land on tour because Coochie Land is so much bigger than just Farrell. And it started here.
We spent too much money in amusement Farrell. I'm not used to that. $20 drunk in Farrell.
Yes, and it's like, who would have ever thought Little Old Farrell would have a nightlife? And it's like you said, when you see the flyer, when you see the videos, it's an experience. Yep, it's so much more than just a typical party. I can go to any city and bring that same vibe because it's all right here. I'm going to take my people with me. And we're going to bring the same vibe everywhere that we go. So that's how I got into, party promoting. And just over this time and going to other people's events, and it's not any shade to anybody else's events, but going to other events and not seeing the same organization that I built and being able to successfully run events weekend after weekend without fights, without shootings, without all the extra stuff and see people enjoy themselves. People have stopped going out and dancing.
Yeah.
They dance at parties, okay? And I'm talking about winding, grinding, twerking, whatever. They date, they talk, that's an experience and that's just something that I love. So even though I do love makeup, I love selling lashes and stuff, this is my niche. This is, what I'm great at. And giving people that experience, it makes me happy and I like to have fun, get to experience myself.
Okay, now Miss Talbert over there, Miss Talbert, you were just explaining when you just announced your business and everything you do. What made you want to start your business, like to help other people branch off into starting their business? Because I see that you didn't do what everybody else did. No shade to anyone because everybody's trying to get their bag, but You decided I'm not doing no vendor clothes. If I did something, my name got to be on it. What made you say, forget this, I'm about to flip this. Mac got to go somewhere. They gonna know my name. They ain't just gonna know my $35 outfit. I know you gonna wear me. I'm gonna be branding myself every time you see that outfit. Say my name. Go Google it. You gonna find me. What made you decide that, hey, I'm gonna do this boutique, then I'm gonna branch off and show people what else you can do to make yourself successful?
Yeah, basically you're exactly right. So I started my boutique basically just because I wanted to learn how to be a business owner in an industry that wasn't heavily regulated. So in PA, there's no sales tax on clothing. So it's like really easy to have a clothing business in Pennsylvania. So I started there because I didn't really know like all the rules and tricks of the trade, but I knew I wanted to be my own boss. And as soon as I started my boutique, like you said, I was like branding my name just so that like I could become more well known, because like Lyric said, you can get far off the strength of just who you are. So that was like my original plan. I didn't really know exactly where I wanted to go from there. I just knew that I wanted to keep growing. But when I started my boutique, there wasn't really a lot of people my age who had a business yet around here. So I had like people in my inbox all the time asking me questions like, how did you do this? Where did you go to do that? Where did you go to do this? And I was like just constantly like giving out all this information, and like people would just like let their momentum fizzle. Like it would be all cap, like, you know what I mean? Like I'd be sitting here for an hour, like coaching, mentoring somebody through it, and then they would do nothing with the information. So I was like, okay, like I got to make this worth my time. And then so Mac of All Trades just kind of came naturally, and I just started like putting a dollar value on the information and the resources that I was giving out. And then I realized that that was my passion project. Like that's what I was passionate about, seeing other people thrive and stopping people from making all the mistakes that made me waste so much time and money. So I'm just continuing to grow that, and then just trying to make it more available to a lot more people in a lot more places. And that's why the Boss Academy is going to be so crucial, I think, because it just brings like so many different people from so many different places together. And then it gives them all of these different resources and all of this information, not just about like one particular thing or one particular industry, but like how to run a business all together. Like we cover everything from like, digital flyers, like how to create your own digital flyer, and digital applications that can help you, you know what I mean, have a good aesthetic altogether for your brand. We talk about business structures. We talk about SEO. We talk about everything, like literally everything that you can think about, like from, because when you start a business, it's like you're everything. You're the accounting department, you're the marketing department, you're the customer service department, you're everything. You're every single department in your business. So it's like you need to know a little bit of everything until you can start paying people to fill those seats, and you know what I mean, contracting people to fill those seats. So that's basically.
I need to get with you. I need to get with you. That's me. I'm everywhere. I know my passion. I know what I want to do, but like I need some guidance.
Yeah, she got
right.
you. Now, Miss Houston. Miss Houston, I'm about to zoom in and tune into you. Now, what made you decide, hey, I'm going to start a company? And being from the town we are, we do have a lot of theater things going on. People do tune into our plays. But what made you say, hey, I'm going to take this leap and I'm going to dive so deep into it that I'm going to get into the industry? I'm just not going to keep this at my little high school level that I was doing back home.
Well, I felt like I needed to move away, because in order to do something so huge, I needed to know the proper way to do it. So I needed to get into an area that actually was booming in the same industry that I wanted to be in. So that's what prompted me to move here, because I had to be in the mix in order to get mixed. So yeah, that's why I moved here. And I needed to learn. I knew I needed to learn behind the scenes of what type of contracts is needed for actors, for crew members. I needed to know the procedures of what you need to have to run a proper production company. So, and in theater as well, I was able to experience how professional theater is ran properly as well too out here. So I needed to. For me, I feel like my business is a little more complex than most. I am a creative as well, but I know that I needed to have more experience in education, hands-on wise, not just book wise. So
Right.
that's why I came here to Atlanta to be in that atmosphere.
All right. Now I'm sitting here with Weezy Walker. We are in my little studio here at home, and I want you to explain to them, like, I know a little bit of background about your story, but you didn't just wake up and say I'm a trainer. Like, how did you get to this point?
So anyway, most people know from the VA, Virginia, Hampton, Virginia. I moved to Wisconsin for all the wrong reasons. It felt right, but it was for all the wrong reasons. But God is good. Let me get that out there. I was in a relationship and I was in love, and I moved to Wisconsin. I thought about having a family and all that good stuff. I get here, she cheating, but that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show. But anyway, let me fast forward. Anyway, I got me a house. a little studio I was living in, real small. I was in there. I was depressed. Okay, I was depressed. I was going through a lot. I was in this I didn't know nobody from here. I got no family from here, nothing. So I was in the house for like 3 months straight, gaining weight, okay, getting fat. Okay. So I decided, I'm like, I gotta get out. I prayed so hard. Asked God to guide me. So I prayed so hard, started running, enjoying the view, what God got for me, the water, the birds, everything. I started appreciating things, you know what I'm saying? My body started to change. You know, people started noticing me. People, oh, you see me now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But my focus remained on me still. Always keep your focus on you. Okay. The right person gonna see you. Okay.
You better talk.
You see me, right, baby? Early, you see me. But anyway, so I pray to God, I'm like, please send me people, you know, like me, you know, people that's going through what I'm going through, depressed, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know people was watching me. I didn't know I was just doing what I like to do, you know, which took the focus off of what wasn't really important. What's important is me. What's important is you. You know, so once you focus on you, the right person gonna see and admire that and adore that, you know. So I just like changing people's mindset. Like, I did it. I'm still doing it. You know what I'm saying? So once you see your physical change, your mind change, your mental change, that person can't even see you right now. You know, that doesn't even matter to you because you're so important. You don't want nobody to mess that up. So I've been at it. Like, I just want to bring everybody with me. I ain't moving up yet, but I'm on my way. So
she believes she's not on her way, but yeah. I have a little confession. I was working with Weezy for a month in January, and I lost 17 pounds, and then I went to Atlanta and I gained like 10 back. But her meal plans is like the truth. Like, whatever she says she do, and I think it's because it's the energy behind it. Like, she really positive. Like, all she want to do is promote, and promote you to be the healthier part of you.
And I'm sorry to
go ahead. And
I'm getting comfortable now, baby. Hold on, I'm getting comfortable now. But anyway, so
heated up now.
God is good. Let me keep saying that because God is great for real.
Yes, he is.
So in June, 1st of June, I'm supposed to be opening my own gym. Cause Planet Fitness hating on me.
Listen, so that's the whole thing too. I wanted her to be on the show, but I didn't know when she was gonna open the gym. But my whole thing was to get her to know that she should. Yeah. Now, everybody on here that took leaps of faith. Courtney, you done moved to Atlanta. Lyric, you decided, hey, I'm going to just start in my hometown, no matter what people think or what they're gonna do, the judging and everything else. Because we come from a town that it's a church and a bar on each corner, so you need to make your choice. You're gonna either go get wines and spirits, or you're gonna go get the Holy Ghost spirit. So then.
Both of them.
And then go get both of them. By the time 8 o'clock comes, you usually be sober, so you can go to church and have your church hat on. And then Jessica, you took the opportunity when you could have just been like, hey, I am from this small town, but my dad already owns his own bar there. Kirsch is the bar, and that's the spot. And I got grown, I thought I could just go to Kirsch. You decided, hey, I'm not gonna piggyback off that. I'm gonna start my own thing. So I'm gonna start with you, Courtney. Describe to me the feeling of taking that leap of faith. Like, what made you were you scared? Did you decide that, hey, did you say today I'm just gonna get up and do it? What gave you that oomph? Like, I can do this.
Well, it took me about a year to actually move. I always said it that whole year prior. I was like, okay, I'm gonna move. Okay, I'm gonna move. But fear. The one thing that fear make you do is if you notice, anytime that you last been scared, what it does to you physically, it makes you freeze. So that's exactly what was going on. I was freezing the whole year before I left. I just, had encouragement from family and was like, well, it's either you're gonna do it or you ain't, because now at this point you're just talking. And so I just had to, I had nothing really holding me back to not go. So
Right.
that was probably the number one reason why I was like, okay, I can do this. I had no kids. I didn't have no husband. I didn't have any baggage of any kind to keep me there. So I said, well, this is an opportunity, so I might as well just go ahead and do it. And so that was what helped motivate me to go.
All right. Now, Jessica, when you decided that I'm going to launch that the clothing line and everything else, and I see that like I said, you put your own Mac twist on it. Did you feel like, because I always know you for rapping, so I'm like, my boo can rap, and she just lyrical, like
Right.
you
Don't even say all that.
So I wasn't expecting
Started
you
with
to
that
come up with
poetry.
a fashion
Mhm.
line. So like when you came out with fashion line, I'm like, what the hell Jessica doing? I'm like, I thought you was gonna have an album first. So like, I'm like, what you doing? So
Still don't got
what
an
made you be
album.
like, what made you be like, look, I'm about to do fashion because I can do it. I know I can do it. Like what did you see? I know you hang with I know your best friend Brandon. I know he does fashion. Like, but I think you gonna be in the video. Like he gonna have you dressed. So I was like so shocked when I see you do it. What made you step out of there and just do it?
Honestly, I don't know. Like I came back from the military and I was in school, and then like I was working at Route 21. I was a store manager there, and like the store I was working at closed down. They shut down like so many branches. And so I was like, I'm just gonna do my own thing. I mean,
See,
honestly,
and I didn't even know.
I really
I didn't know you worked at Route 21. See, so you was around the clothing, looking at the different stuff.
yeah.
Like
I mean, it's Route
I
21.
didn't know that. I didn't even know that. I would have came
Yeah,
down, but that.
I worked at Route. I think that might have been like one of my only jobs. Really, I worked at Route 21 in high school, and then I went to Slippery Rock for college, and my store manager ended up working at, like, she moved from here in Hermitage to Grove City, and she was like, "Come work for me," and I did, and she ended up making me a store manager. So it was cool. It was a nice little gig, but I mean, I was happy when it closed down because it made me really be like, what am I going to do now? Like, do I really want another, like, one of these little jobs? Do I spend all this time and not making a decent living? You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just didn't want that. I wanted to be able to make my own hours. At that point, I had started like traveling all around the world. And I was like, I love this, like this freedom to be able to do things like that. So that's really like my brand was kind of birthed out of like, I want to be my own boss. I want to make my own hours, and I want to be able to make as much money as I'm willing to work for. And like, that's not the case with a job. You know what I mean? Even if you work in overtime, like, I mean, and granted, like, it's a good way of like making a living, and it's a stable income, and there's nothing wrong with getting a job and being happy in a job. Like, I'm not like bashing that at all. I just knew it wasn't for me.
Just ain't for me.
Because I don't want to be anywhere where I'm not like passionate about what I'm doing. And now I actually do have a job too, but it's like a job with my degree, and like I'm passionate about the work that I do.
Right.
And I still have like my own business where it's like I can, you know what I mean, still make as much as I want to make. But that wasn't the case back then. So I honestly didn't really think about like, what if this doesn't go, or what never crossed my mind. I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna put it out there. And like I said, I had joined the military, so I had like known all these people from around, like just everywhere, like from everywhere. I like had connections everywhere at that point. So it was like, even if I don't get support here, I'm gonna get support somewhere. Like I never thought about like, you know what I mean? Like I have to just, it has to be my family and friends. It has to be like, I never had that mindset, because like I'm not about to, first of all, I'm not gonna set myself up to fail like that and to be mad at everybody I know. But I'm also not gonna put that on them to like support me off the strength of who I am, because like they don't have to, you know what I mean? And that takes some like maturity to like be able to say,
girl, you preaching to me, because the last 48 hours they have me like support. Nobody does it. They don't do it.
It does. And
who's your friends? Like you get, girl, I had to realize that they don't have to. If they don't want to, it's just what you want to do. Now, you said that, well, I'm well known. like you said, well known. That would get me to, I could capitalize off being well known. Now,
Yeah.
being from a small area, people assume that you could be well known just because you do makeup, you do this and that. But we also become well known because we're from small areas, and they be like, well, Lyric bring the fun, but she can bring this and that too. So, you know, people might say, what is being well known for Lyric? Because, you know, I was like one of your first
asked, Danielle. Let's keep it real. So
let's keep it real. That's real because you know.
Yes,
you know, I love you wholeheartedly. You did my makeup when you just had contour sticks to make my foundation, baby. So I
did. Baby shower ready. All right. But you know, for me, that leap of faith, it really was never hard. I couldn't keep a job to save my life. I was that person at work that, you know, I am not going today. I don't need this job. I'm going to just go get another one. That was me. I done probably worked 50-something jobs. It's just something about not being the boss that just didn't sit right with me ever. It was something about being on time that did not sit right with me because they on time wasn't my on time, you know? So I knew a long time ago that it just was not going to work for me. And so, you know, like I said, being well known, whether they need me for drama, shoot, they probably know me from my lives. And then, you know, I did the Side Chicks of Charlotte. So I really got well known from being messy, from being in shit. That's the real on it. And I didn't even grow up here. So it was like, yeah, even though I was in shit, I was pretty much not liked because I was pretty and I came here, you know? And so when I came here, you had the people that liked me, but you had the people that didn't like me. But either way, guess what? You still gonna be around because I'm a good time. Yeah. And, you know, I just attracted people from the way I talk, the way I walk. It's just always been something in me. So that leap of faith really wasn't hard when you combine, like, a lot of people know me. I'm a good time. And I'm going to make this money one way or another. Yeah. So with makeup, I was really trashing Danielle. You should have never been letting me play on your face like that.
I don't know. But now look at you.
But, you know, I grew over the years and I got real well known with makeup as well. But during the pandemic, one thing about me, I'm not being broke. I'm not sitting around with no money in my pocket.
That's right.
And I'm like, something got to shake. And so what started shaking was Krusty's, and it went from there. And after I started,
you turned the garage into Atlanta,
honey. Listen, because it went down at Krusty's. Okay, it was going down.
Yeah, it was going down like in my bank account was too.
Yes,
out of here.
So you know, seeing the money that was literally coming through a garage, it really motivated me. Like, wow. This is what I'm doing. And of course, that's not taken away from my team because that's why I took my team with me because I'm like, this is us. Even though, yes, Coochie Land gonna go wherever I go. This is us. This is a us thing. Yeah. Without Brandon, without Dank, without the dancers, without my bartenders, without my bottle girls, without Tisa in the kitchen, without Chuck in the kitchen, like Coochie Land wasn't Coochie Land, you know? So to separate my team, I can't even do that.
Yeah, you couldn't. I see how y'all build it. Sure. Now, Weezy, you say you took your leap of faith when you've been telling me you was going to wait till June. Hold on. She did it 24 hours
My
ago.
job don't even know yet. Hold on. You my business? You my business? Yeah. Don't do that. Don't. Hey, look, let me tell you something. For real, I'm still nervous. Y'all can't tell? For real, like, I literally just quit yesterday. Because something just didn't feel right. Like she said, like Larry said, yo, it don't feel right. I got people to save. I work for God. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen though? Can I get an amen though? For real. And like I was sending everybody from like the evening off. Like I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. I gotta go to work. Like, you know, and I'm tired of that. Like some people need me. I don't even know who need me. But, I just feel like I need to be there. I want to be there, yo. To the day I die, I'm trying to save everybody, the whole world. So I literally just quit my job for real. But you know, I'm scared, nervous, and all that. But people like y'all keep me motivated. So you know,
yeah, don't be scared. I thought I'd bring y'all together because to me, y'all Winner Circle. A lot of times I talk. Courtney is my cousin, and she also the reason why I'm on here doing my podcast and everything else too. Years ago, I used to practice in her basement. Like I swear I was gonna be Oprah, and
Yes.
I dated somebody that was a promoter, but I didn't like what he was like. It didn't work right. Like I'm like, hey, I can get on the mic and do a better job, but I don't want to say anything like what you want to do. But and then I started watching other people, and I'm like, well, hey, I just want to talk to people. I just want to tell them like what's real. Like I really go through a lot of stuff. I'm really big on love and loyalty. So like anytime I meet somebody, I try to connect them with anything. Like I said, Lyra did my face and she didn't want to, like she said, she had like 5 contour sticks, y'all, and eyebrow pencils. And she was like,
and some lashes.
And some lashes. She said, you ain't got no foundation. I was like, no, you the makeup artist. She came with the cup. Like a regular cup, and it was a contour sticks in her. And she said, I can do this. So from that moment on, when I see my face and what she did, she thinks she did it. You look
nice.
I looked good as hell, girl.
I ain't saying she didn't look nice. I'm saying the makeup just wasn't at its best.
But she was the bomb.
I wouldn't even know.
From that moment on, I took Lyric wherever I went. My friend just got married, call Lyric. Like I just did that. When people are looking for web marketing information, I send them to Jessica's Instagram. She don't even know how many people I done sent to her Instagram. I just be like, go to the Mac. You got to go to the Mac. You got to go to the Mac. And I had never experienced none of her business myself, but I'm pre-registered for her class, so she be booked up like booked. So I'm trying to get in because I know like her heart and what she put into it. I see what she put into her friends. Like, so it makes me like, oh my God, it gives me a different type of fire because I put so much into my friends. My cousin Courtney, she was telling me like, you can do this. Like you've been wanting to do this. We can do this. I have fell on a depression because of my weight because I ain't never been as big before. Then I met you. You was like, no, let me tell you my story. Yeah. We're going to get on this thing. And the workout was fun. When I gave up, no, we got this. Let me jump on here with you. Like it was like, we gonna do this. Yeah. The depression gonna fall off right now. It was a beautiful thing. Yeah. So I was like, well, hey, y'all, everybody needs to collide. We need to talk. People need to know that just because you're just in a town that's but so big, right? If the world hear their voices, it can go yay big. Like you're going on a tour. Jessica, you're connected because you're connected through your service, or your work through the service. Courtney, you moved to Atlanta where you can bring different things back to your community. You're starting a boot camp. Yeah. She want to take her boot camp on tour. Yeah. So I'm like,
take it on tour then.
Yes.
I'm trying, y'all.
Like she even though she just get 5 in each state, I'm there. Like that's what she want to do. Yep. These Leaps of Faith was inspiring to me because I just gave up on like anything. Like I want to always be my own boss. My passion was to always do this. I want to talk to people. I see a lot of people getting life coach certifications and different things. Right. I didn't think I wanted to do life coach certification and stuff but then the people I do see that's doing certain things like that, they don't talk to people. I like to talk to people. Yeah. Like I wanted to tell y'all what's really going on. Like Lear, you got background you got background in promoting this stuff. These are what kids are aspiring to do. College is a way out, but most kids don't got the money to be going putting themselves in debt. You would be able, hey, if you got that vocal piece, you got graphic design and things, hey, build a team. Like you just said, you taking everybody along with you. Jessica, you're willing to give your knowledge to anybody, just register and sign up. Hey, you might have to, hey, I just decided one day you said I'm going to see the world. The world was there to see. You couldn't do that working for Jack and Jill for the rest of your life. Right. Courtney, you was like, hey, I got to leave my area where I'm comfortable in order to shake up some stuff in my area. Weezy, you left the town, met everybody, and look at your journey now.
Yeah, it's dope.
Now, I do want to talk about like fees and different things like that. Say if Coochie Land want to come to a city near them, what would they have to do, Lyric, to bring Coochie Land to a city near them?
They ain't got to do nothing. You got to tell me who your hottest promoter is and help me find you don't even got to help me find a venue. You want me there, I'm there, because next month I'm starting off with Detroit. I just locked in a venue out in Detroit. So Coochie Land starts this tour next month. Even though, let's say this, we started in Youngstown. And so next month in April, I will be going out to Detroit for a party. And we're going to see how it goes out there. But from there, just traveling all around the world. Not the world, because I haven't even never left the country, but I am this year. But going all over the United States, I've experienced a lot of different things, from the day parties to all of that. Oh, here comes Solo. But I experienced a lot. Come on, you want to say hey? Say hey.
Hi, Jimambo.
Hey.
Yeah.
Aw.
Solo, say early, Solo. Say early.
Now,
early.
Jessica, you have to, Jessica. Now, what requirements do they need to receive some of your services? Now, I know you do a lot of things, as far as like the websites, the webinar, different things like that. Your Boss Academy. What do they need to do in order to receive like services from you as well?
They can reach out to me directly, and then we can talk about like whatever it is specifically that they want to do. Because in a lot of cases, I have like several different options to have different price ranges just so that I can accommodate more people. So you can go to my website, which is macofalltrades.co, Mac with no C, so MAK of all trades.co, or you can reach out to me directly at Jessica@macofalltrades.co, or you can find me on Instagram at macofalltrades.co.
Yeah, Mac, brand yourself. Brand beautiful thing. And Courtney,
Just reach out to me. Yes. Yeah, I'm willing to work anyway. Or you can comment on this and I'll get back to you. I mean, yeah. Anyway, just reach out to me.
Listening to these.
Well, I'm blocked on Facebook, but y'all can put me on, Messenger. I got about 3.5 more days.
I'm trying to make every event, Lyric. You hear me? Look at my
Come
face.
on,
I'm trying to make every event. You hear me?
Come on.
Early.
Early.
We got an event tonight. Catch a flight right now.
For real, I'm coming. Don't play with me.
Danielle, you better bring her. Let's go.
I told her she gonna come to the next because she gonna be on the stage.
For real, she left me out the other one. Okay,
She gonna get on the stage.
I am.
Now, Miss Houston,
Meet me in Detroit.
Miss
Meet me in Detroit.
Houston. Now, what do you want people to do so they can be engaged with you, so they can see what Shadowing Pros is about, how they can get in touch with you, and how they can learn about the updated new things that you're gonna have coming up?
Well, you guys can definitely go to my website, shadowingpros.com. Right now, I'm looking for subscribers that can send resumes because I have a lot of opportunities that I had to pass up because I don't have enough resumes to pass things on for job opportunities in the film industry. So resumes, I would like to, if you want to try to get your foot in the door, send me your resumes. So I can look at them, and if something comes up and I think you're a great fit, I would be more than happy into getting your resume in the right hands. So right now we're looking for just subscribers, so that way you guys can also get. I'm going to finally start back my writing, so you guys, you can have exclusive. You'll be exclusively seeing what I write. I'm not going to probably put them out to the public. So that way you guys can feel a little more special with Shadowing Pros. But that's what we're really doing right now, is trying to build the base of the subscribers, and so that way I can try to start getting people in the know. And I'm also doing interviews with professionals behind the scenes, which more videos will be coming out. So that way we can learn and have some insight about different positions that make up a movie. It's not just about the actors. There's a lot of positions behind the scenes that you will never think about until you actually are exposed to it. So that's what we're all about at this moment, at this stage.
Okay, well, I have another guest that's actually here with me today. She is one of Weezy's trainees, and she trained her. Wow. She trained her and everything, and she has a little bit to tell you about Weezy, because she took her journey from a personal level. Like, she helped me become one of Weezy's customers. So like, I want her to let you know Weezy's gonna show you a picture of her before and after. Then she's gonna come on the screen.
This is Mel, guys. This her before. You see it?
All right.
Chunky butt. This is her now. You know, she went from 160. What is it? 167.
168.
168
now
to
138.
138. So
wow.
Go girl.
Go girl.
I'm gonna let her talk to y'all. Let her.
So Mel's gonna tell you about her experience, and Weezy can chime in.
Yeah, chime in with me. I won't keep it long. Hi ladies. It's nice to meet all of you.
Hi.
Melanie. Trainer Weezy Early.
Early.
And I just want to say, this woman right here saved my life. I never met Weezy in my life. I heard good things about her. I took a leap of faith on my health journey, per se. I was depressed. I was in love with a guy over 10 years, 2 kids, kind of got me out of my element. I lost myself, lost focus on me. When you lose focus on yourself, everything goes away with that. Sitting at home, being sad, feeling bad for myself, crying, trying to figure out why things are the way they are. And then all of a sudden, God led me to her.
Amen.
And with that being said, I stayed consistent. She motivated me when I first stepped foot in the gym. She's like, "We're here, we're ready, let's go." If you know Weezy, you know Weezy. Her energy's on 10 at all times, 24/8. And y'all ladies just met her. You can see. You know,
She's trying to go in on me. Hold on.
No. She's like, "You ready? Let's do it." I'm like, I'm here. I'm here, taking this leap of faith of trying to get me back right, trying to find Melanie, who I should be, who I used to be.
Right.
Stay consistent. She motivated me. She changed my life completely. Now here we go. When did we start, Weezy?
You said that again?
When did we start?
June.
No, November.
Oh, when did we start? Yeah, November. Yeah.
November we started, and I can say from then until now, I mean, you see this picture.
Yeah, sure.
From then until now, I mean, I am who I should be. Yeah. I'm not completely there yet, but I'm about 95, 98% there yet. I'll never go back to who I used to be.
Right.
And let me say it's all because of her.
Yeah.
I encourage.
Don't get me to cry, girl.
I encourage everybody, and all you bosses. Now I got to get into.
Needed to hear that.
Short. I am coming to Atlanta next month, but I see you're gonna be in Michigan. But we'll talk later about that. Coochie Land, because I might need you in my life when I come out to your city.
Okay, all right. Find out Coochie Land needs some flight deals.
Right.
I hear you, and let me just say, stepping out on leap of faith, meeting all these women and empowering each other, that's what we're here to do, Crown might slip, it might slide, but never let it fall off, and Elle has allowed me to come on this podcast, and I truly appreciate her. I've actually gotten to meet her as well, so that's another blessing.
Right.
Connections, networking, getting to know everybody, you know. Weezy, I just want to say thank you, ladies. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying. Y'all see the way.
See, Weezy, I should have met you.
Let me give y'all a little rundown on Mel. First day I met her, right? I'm like, I'm lit. You ready, baby? Because I see the future before anybody else do, And she like, I'm here, Her little ways ain't affect me. I'm like, okay, let's get it then. Since you here, I'm still trying to get her amped. But from day one, she followed the diet. She never lacked. Now she lacking though. She ain't what she wanted to be, but she deserve it. She deserve it. When you get where you need to be at, you can cheat. It's all good. It's a cheat day. It's all good.
Right.
She's a happier woman. That's my whole thing. Like becoming the person you're supposed to be, not the person that somebody made you. You know what I'm saying? So like just watching her blossom is like, this is what I do it for.
And just one more thing, I do have something coming out soon to who's ever watching. This boss stuff. I can't really announce it just yet. Just be on the lookout. Coming soon. I'm trying to be my own boss, but it's coming soon. I can't really release it just yet. I'll be back on this podcast to reveal it all, but something's coming soon.
Make sure she let you
coming
know.
soon.
Right. Now I got something to show y'all with Weezy too. This was like a 2-week transformation, and me and him was on the same group together. So y'all know I was cheating if this would happen to him in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So his big thing was soda. I met him. I'm always trying to become friends with the person that think they can't have friends. Like I'm there. He ain't got a car. You got a car now because I got a car. So anyway, this guy was at my job that I only worked for 2 weeks.
This is 2 weeks, y'all. So just imagine what happened to me in 2 weeks. Then I went to Atlanta.
He dropped the soda and his pounds dropped. So I mean, like it's doable, man. Like.
Yeah, so now you can get all my boss ladies that I decided to have on here. They have local business, but they have global mindsets. Yeah. Each of these things is going to be taken off. I just want everybody to keep in tune with them and keep checking up on the things they're doing. They all have been tagged in my Facebook throughout the week. Lyric is been on Facebook for a little bit, but you can find her on Snapchat at Queen Lear. She's very open with things that she got going on. Jessica just laid down all her titles, baby. She's Mac of everything. So go find Mac, and Mac. Yes. And then we got Courtney Houston here with Shadow and Pro, so you will be able to connect with all of them. Now, I have a segment in my podcast that I would like you all to be involved in.
Oh, Lord.
And it is called Ratchet Action.
Ratchet.
Yeah. Now, we're going to get into something that everybody been talking about it. I never liked this man, and I couldn't wait till he did something because I knew he was doing something. We're going to talk about Derrick Jaxn and his wife. I I didn't like Derrick Jackson since the first time the lady to the corner, Courtney Houston, saw me in a video with him. Any man,
Derrick Jackson.
Derrick, I didn't like him. Never liked
her.
him.
You don't know.
I never liked him. I'm gonna let you know about him. He's one of these guys that gets online and he tell you how a real man's supposed to be. He shouldn't cheat his woman like this. He shouldn't cheat. Hey, he shouldn't talk to you like this.
He must be the one who sat down with his wife.
He is any man that can sit up there and tell you how perfect a ninja should be is a man doing the dirt.
I can't let you dog him in. Hold on.
No, you right.
Rub your break on the man. Hold on. You need to stop.
The truth is the light.
God know his heart. God know his heart.
Well, he knew it. Yeah, he showed up there. His heart showed him right to a mistress house in the side piece. So he decided, Lyric, to go on Alive with his wife. His wife was hurting. She came on there with a bonnet. Her glass was a little bit bigger than mine.
Oh, that's the woman that everybody was on there saying this is why.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So my thing was with him. Do you think that he should have brought his wife? Because he looks like a bag of money. I think he's ugly because the inside matches outside.
Right.
But do you think that it was appropriate for him to bring his wife on there in that manner? Like she looked like she going through something. Like
hell no, he shouldn't have brought her on there at all. Now Danielle, who we talking about? Because she better than me. Because if it was me,
I said because I would have been on. I'd have been on Atlantis News.
He took her right out the bed in her sorrows. And
yes,
this video.
Yeah, they're still
That was
here.
ridiculous and disrespectful.
Do you think it was disrespectful, Jessica?
Absolutely, 100%.
I did too.
First of all, like to me, it seemed like they hadn't even really handled it in the home yet.
Exactly.
Right. It was on the camera
to public, so that you could clear up your image, so that you could feel better about yourself. Like you know what I mean? You did all that.
He came up there shiny, all shiny and stuff. Like he felt like it was okay. Then all the fireworks start to booming because my show don't come on a Saturday, so I watch a lot of other podcasts, and then I start doing the research. He does a lot of his videos in a car. So the mistress starts showing her ring alarm system in her videos. He outside the mistress house telling you how to treat your wife. Treat your wife.
Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous.
Okay, let me make sure.
It would have got real domestic real quick.
Married. He had a beautiful
I'm about to say you single till you married. I mean married till you. How you say it?
No,
what till you what?
Bobby think he's single. He think he's single right now. It's a problem. Because after this night that he leaving me, it's gonna be through the grave. So family, keep a note. It's gonna be through the grave. It's cost too much.
I used to feel like that, so I had my own man, but now I don't care what that tax paper says.
Single till you married, nigga. You single till you married.
Baby, listen. Then he gonna be single till he dead because I tell you what.
Listen,
y'all wrong.
I felt like when he did that to his wife, he wanted her to. I felt like he did that. You see when he was squeezing her hand? Did y'all pay attention to that?
I didn't watch the whole video.
I watched it because I'm watching it too close. That's my job to watch. So
he loved her so much.
Ratchet action.
You watched it.
No, every time she got ready to say something, y'all, he squeezed that lady hand so hard. She just did like this.
I'm gonna have to go watch that.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, she wanted to say more. Then it was so bad that everybody was bashing him that he made her go live again on his page. Like she wasn't mentally there.
That's like she came on with a dang bonnet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you get on a bonnet, it's over. Like it's over for you. Like your mental is gone when you on a platform like that with that man.
Right. That you want to look your best. Exactly.
Yeah. Right. And he has a woman, he has a cult. I think he has a cult because the women be believing everything he say. They done bought his card game, his books. Women done said, I play his card game on my first date so I can see if this man is where I want to be. Well, you're going to end up with Derrick. He has a cult. I said, listen to him. You're going to be with a Derrick. Like, I'm not going in the restaurant with a deck of cards.
He dirty.
I'm like,
But like that's the thing with social media is that you never really know who somebody is on the other side of that screen. And so like when you find people who are genuine and keep it real, like you really gotta attach yourself to those people because there's so many people out here putting on a facade.
Honey,
you be wishing for somebody's relationship, like everybody that
They don't know what it
I
come
wish
with.
my man was like him. Your man already like him. You just don't know him.
Yeah,
Right.
and then people try to fake it to their
Exactly.
face. Oh, I'm so like her whole thing was she looked at broken, so she cannot. Internet is a horrible place. So then for you to come on there and act like, hey, I just came on there that day at that moment because we was ready to talk about it. That was a lie. Like you were ready
to talk about it because you were very unaffected.
The
only thing you cared about was your brand. So that's when you came on there.
She had the bond.
Care about the relationship.
And the book that he got out for 50% off.
So then y'all look, he put her on the website, on live. It's on the Shade Room, on site, everywhere. Then he goes and promotes a book about how you fix how to fix your marriage or whatever after cheating. Boy, ain't nobody buying that.
Sound like a setup to me.
Yeah, like how you already got
set up to me. They both getting money. They're trying to get this money. They getting money.
That's what she doing.
They getting like, as soon as I get caught cheating, I'm dropping this book.
Period. Like then we're gonna go on live and we're gonna tell people we know how to fix this.
Right.
Like I didn't like how he really did it, and I felt it was like I felt bad for her because the internet is a terrible place, and when you put yourself out there like that, it's gonna last forever. So I felt like he didn't care about damaging a black woman. Like he didn't care. Like okay, then he made it look like this is why I cheated. Right. Look at her. Like that's what I'm saying. But you don't.
More like an aha.
Like, you can see what he cheated with, so you like okay. Then men are like, well, look what she got on and everything else, because like to me, because I'm a woman, I was like, dang, she looked defeated.
Right.
Yeah. Her man just cheated. And now she gotta come out the bed from crying and get on live. Like,
right? What it look like?
Bond it up if you're gonna do all that.
The last thing you would have seen is my face going right into that camera. Wow.
Right. Yeah, me too. Boom, Jessica.
Camera would have fell over.
Jessica,
I wasn't knocking shit over.
Jessica,
hold on. So yeah, I saw that.
So they would have got to the last word out of pop them. That's what it'd been for me. That's what it would have been for me. He was the biggest topic for me for this Ratchet Action because you just don't play with any woman's emotions. And I feel like he really.
You think it was real? You think that's real?
Yeah. He had the proof of cheating. Definitely. I don't think his wife want to be there, but I think he's the money maker. Yeah. So I think she's just taking it like
I bet you her bag double now.
Yeah.
That bag. I bet you that bag come in now.
Because
after they just tried to trash that lady like that, she not gonna get some endorsement.
Yeah, he gonna give her everything he can. Because only chick I believe in the game that ever made sense to me when it came to contracts, God rest Kobe Bryant's soul, was Kobe's wife. She had that 10-year contract deal with him, and it was called a marriage, and it was a prenuptial. If he did anything within those 10 years, and you stick by me, baby, you get half. The 10 years reached, she was almost ready to hit the dust. Then he stepped it up a notch for her. Now you get 75%. She wasn't going nowhere, and then God rest his soul, he gone. Now she got everything. She stuck it out, because the first wife, I'd have been like, I need my check now.
I need it right now.
Allegedly.
To death do us part.
I didn't like this. Just start giving me half now because this is going to be a long team. I'd probably been in the house pinching him and shit. I'd have been doing stuff I had no business. Like I just would have been just upset. But she was the one. And then was it Michael Jordan's first wife? She still is number 2 on the highest rated divorce payout. Yeah. And she got percentages everywhere. Like, but that man ain't got enough bag because he had enough bags. None of them girls would have been telling. I think they telling everything.
But can we talk about how many women actually do stay in situations like that where they're being mistreated because they're with a breadwinner? I mean,
right. And I think we got a good comment from Yvonne. She said that she think she's really sticking it out just because she helped build his brand, and I think that's the truth too.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think she's just like in there to get what she can get out of it for right now because she was defeated. Like,
and the only thing her face is on is that.
Yes, like that's what I said. He knew what he was doing too. He made her come out there like that because the internet gonna carry this for the rest of her days. Oh, yeah, because I got a picture of them in my phone. And I put Kerry Washington face on it and I sent it to Courtney because I said that's what she was looking like. When Kerry Washington she was like,
yes.
Oh man.
Gotta turn into a baby.
I said, Lord Jesus, I couldn't did it. I would have thrown any wig. It could have been synthetic, anything. I'd have just had to do something. I just couldn't believe she really said, like, she really broken.
Yeah, she hurt. She heard.
And I always told people he preyed on insecure, people that just got broke up, and he loved the BBWs. Look, I'm so nosy. I done went to look through his comments. He loved a BBW. You know, because you get bigger, and now I know because I am a BBW now. I'm like, girl, he prey on us because he know we feeling bad about ourselves. So he'd be like, and then his wife is thick. So, you know, I said, I see what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. He was a master manipulator.
That's when you call me, baby. I'm gonna get you together, baby. Okay, for real. Tell her to come. What's her name?
What's her name?
I ain't even try to learn her name because I'm so mad at her man. I know his name.
Hey, call
I
me.
know how to spell it.
I'm gonna get you all the way together. Trust me.
Well, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your Saturday to spend with Just Danielle, and I appreciate all of you guys. I try to make it as fun as I can because you guys are fun. A lot of times we get serious about the things we're doing. Business is a lot on your own. Like Jessica said, you become your own technical support, your own accountant, your own manager, and then sometimes you just gotta become your own best friend because sometimes you gotta pick yourself up. And Jessica, you said something that I wanted to Jessica. Four people inboxed me this, and they two of them know me, and two of them just been watching my podcast. I never knew these people. I had made a post about support from your inner circle and everything else. They straight told me it gets lonely at the top, and if you're doing something and somebody else is doing something, and y'all supposed to be friends and everything else, and everybody not gonna support you the way you support them, and it
even if they ain't doing it.
Yeah, and if they ain't doing it, they're not gonna do it the same thing. But you gotta just keep doing what you gotta do for yourself. Like keep it. If you gonna support them, and you just can't feel bad about anything that you're doing because your time is gonna come. You right. And if I base this podcast off my immediate circle, family, friends, it don't matter who it would be. It probably wouldn't be. I wouldn't even been on my third episode. I was really down on myself 2 days ago because I believe I wasn't getting enough support from the people that I cared about. But when you just said that, Jessica, you like family to me too. So I'm like, damn, look at Jazz. Like I'm seeing your glow. I'm like, you just hit me. Like people, it be coming from people. It don't matter the age or anything that really just did something to my spirit. Next week I'm gonna have my mother on here, my cousin Mikhail Gorton, and my college roommate and sister Portia Pinder, and they all have children with disabilities. So they're gonna let you know about the day-to-day tasks that they have to go through. Because what we call a quote-unquote norm for us is not the norm for them. And like Lyric, you on here, you're a boss mother. Like you got your baby on your podcast, the podcast with you right now.
Sticking her hands and feet down my shirt.
Some things just don't stop. And I just I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart for taking the time out. Courtney, you know I love you so damn bad. I love you. I love you down, girl. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I pray that God bless for you guys abundantly in these businesses. I know. Just because the next time after my max session, I know that the next one we're gonna have in Vegas because you have to be out there like Floyd Mayweather and Sierra Glam Shop. I already see it in your existence, your energy. Lyric Coochie Land about to go worldwide. You gonna finally go to Dubai since you haven't been nowhere. You have a building that I know you're working on so you can get your so everybody can become a Shadow One Pro. Because college dollars cost too much when you just need experience to get in the industry. So you need to pay Courtney. Weezy, your training about to take off. You are a lifestyle, literally. You're changing people from the inside out. So again, stay tuned next Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to have my mother, my cousin Mikhail Gorton, as well as my college roommate Portia Pinder, and they're going to be talking about their lives as mothers with children with disabilities. Also, I want you guys to know that let your strangers be your motivators. Your support comes from people you don't know. I done got 44 inboxes in the last 48 hours to tell me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And Queen, they see my crown. So, baby, I see all y'all that I'm going to do something with you. Early. I appreciate y'all for taking y'all time to be here with me this Saturday. Now everybody can go turn up because I'm already trying to turn up a little bit. I done drunk my wine.
And I'm going to Coochie Land.
This is the second one.
Thank you guys again for tuning in to Just Danielle.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate y'all for taking this time out y'all Saturday. Have a great one.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.